I ain't got
All
shit
right,
to.
all right, all
I
right.
ain't got. I'm doing this shit raw from the brain, nigga. You already know
Right.
how I feel about these.
Like the way.
these fat, you already know how I feel about these fat hoes.
Okay.
So I'm about
Run.
to tell you, son. I be on. Y'all can't go. Y'all don't be on these dating sites because y'all
Why
got
would?
shit.
No, I'm not.
We do have a story though. We do have a story.
A story.
I'll
You
let
want?
you talk first. But Sterling, can I tell that story after? Can we tell them that story?
Which one?
Oh, so y'all both know about the story.
With the
I don't know
POF
about.
back in the day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anything
No,
goes.
before I get into that, okay, let me ask y'all a question. If your guys' significant other, if she was gargantuan, rotund, I'm talking about Respucia, would you still stay with her? I mean, y'all don't
What
have
are you
to answer
talking
that
about?
question,
What do you mean
but
stay? Like, what I
Stay.
get with one or stay with one? That's way too different
both,
answers.
both.
Drastically different things.
If I stay, I would stay because I'm married. But what I get, I ain't answering that with a 10-foot pole,
Okay.
boy.
Would you still be attracted to the rotundness, if that's a word?
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
What? Wait, you mean like if we? No, wait. I'm trying to find out what the question was. So you're saying
Forrest
that
over
if
here
my
asking
wife,
4 different questions, looking
so
for one
so
answer.
so you're saying if my wife gained all the weight
It's
that they
400
had out
pounds.
there, yeah, if my wife gained
400
all the
pounds.
weight that they got out there, yeah, I'd stay
400
with
pounds.
her.
Yeah.
I would, we,
Hell yeah.
but I
We
think
married.
that between my wife and I though, if I was getting hella fat, she would let me know, and if she
Would
was
you
getting
let Would
big,
you let
I'd
her
let
know?
her know. Yeah, of course I'll let her know because
But
I know
see,
she don't want
You
to be.
lying.
I don't, but no, I don't. I know my wife don't like. I know my
You
wife don't
lying.
want to be a
Both you
big girl.
lying. I know for Roderick lying. They're bold face.
Well,
Bold
no,
face.
Roger
Because
lied on
I'm
his
not
ass.
your wife. You my nigga. I'm not your wife. But he watched me go from 170 to 318 and didn't say a word.
I called you fat. I called you fat, bro.
He
And
called me
plus, I
boy,
didn't know
you
you. I didn't know you when you was at your fattest because that was after I left and you started eating all the food.
go on
Remember? I
YouTube,
was
type in
gone.
Sterling Thomas hammer throw. His fool recorded a video of me, put music to it. I was probably
But
about 280.
you was a hammer thrower. You needed to be big. Yeah.
Okay, that's
You
besides
still
the
did.
point. Anyway,
You still didn't say, bruh. It's a difference between being big and being buff and in shape
Yeah.
big.
But like Forrest was saying, there are a lot of cute big girls out there. I personally,
so
there are a lot of cute big girls out
Facts.
there. So I can't say that I wouldn't get with a girl just because she was big, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I ain't getting with no big girl. I'm
Because
sorry.
How
I ain't
you
getting with
gonna
no. I
say
ain't,
that though? You haven't
you
seen
don't
every big girl in
know.
the world.
You haven't seen every big girl in the world.
okay, but I'm
You
just not
probably
into
has.
that. I'm not into that big shit.
Why?
I'm not into. I'm, I'm not into. I'm not into that shit. I'm sorry. I'm just not into it because it just looks nasty to me. You like that? I mean, like if okay, let's say before you met your wife and you flew out to see her and she was.
It, mm.
Sterling, he
Well,
gonna ask you a
it
question.
depends, man. That's a hard
Yeah,
question to ask. That's
yeah.
hella like weird, generic ass question.
I'm just saying.
Like, well, you should ask me, am I into big fat chicks?
Well, I know you're not because your wife's not
Okay,
big.
then
But
I
that's
would
not
never
the.
be
I'm giving you
flying. I would never be flying if I'm. I'm not into big fat chicks. I would not be hopping on no plane for $500 a flight to
why?
go
Because
out
she's
there.
big. Because she's big.
Uh-oh. You see that? That's the ghost of the big bitches. You hear that?
Yeah.
Woo, yeah, they about to. Woo,
Ooh,
they on the
they
way too.
coming to get you,
They
dog.
on the way. They on the way. They
Forrest,
stopping
we're
on the
gonna
way. On the way
we're gonna
here.
have to start scheduling his vigil now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. But
Yeah.
like big.
Come on now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah.
trying
I'm
to
not into
think.
that big shit, bro.
I'm trying to decipher your question. Your question
So,
is
but
hella
okay,
weird.
but this is the thing, Sterling.
Yo,
You don't know because you're not on social media.
right.
Exactly.
But Forrest has like, and they're his enemy. It seems like, bro.
They be
Like,
going at you?
no, like he talks about them like they're his arch nemesis, bro. Like you would have
I
thought that
object.
he was Grove, bro. You would have thought that Forrest was Grove Street,
I
and
don't
that
know.
big women, and you would have thought the big women was the ballers.
The ballers.
Bro, yeah, the way he be coming at them like they wearing all purple, bro. Like,
I don't come at them. They come at me because I'm such a saint. I just be
Explain.
mind my business.
Explain how they be going at you.
Wait, Sterling, Forrest, did you not say good night to all women that are not fat
No, where did you see that at?
on Twitter?
I never tweeted that.
You didn't tweet that?
I did not tweet that.
I'm gonna find out. I'm
You
gonna
can
find
post
out.
the receipts. Please post the receipts.
I know you said that. What's your Twitter name? What's your Twitter name?
I can't disclose that right now.
Why not? Bro, what do you mean?
You're on a
You're gonna
podcast.
post this on Twitter. You're gonna post this clip.
Huh?
What's your Twitter name? What's your
How
Twitter
do you not
handle?
know my Twitter name, Roger?
It's 4,000s.
Okay, so why are you asking me?
Sterling asked you.
I asked you. Relax. Jeez. You
Anyway,
said
let me
I
tell you,
want to know. I want to know why you talk about him like that. Like why?
because
What
they're
did
so
they
easy.
do to you?
They're so easy. It's because they're easily triggered. I could literally just type in. I could just type in anything hella stupid, and they get mad at me. I'm like, 2012 Twitter was like, you could say anything. You could say
Right.
anything.
Anything.
Huh?
You can say anything.
I can say anything I want. So I'm still the same because we came up on that Twitter. That's when you even had Twitter.
That's true though. That's true. Yeah.
But no, yeah, I remember Forrest. I think
That
he was
is
one of the
true.
first 5 people with Twitter because we was
What?
like juniors in high. Bro, we was in juniors in high school, and you was the only person I knew that had a Twitter, dog. I
I
didn't
didn't
get a Twitter.
have a
till I got
Twitter in high school, bro. I didn't make it until like my
You had
senior
a Twitter
year.
in high school, bro. Because you had a Twitter in high school. So your
Did
senior
you
year,
just
you
hear
was
what
in
he
high
said?
school, bro.
Did you just hear what he said?
Yeah.
I never had a Twitter in high school. I didn't have one until like my senior year.
Oh,
Yeah.
What are you, senior year of grad school? What are you talking about?
You're right. Okay, yeah, my senior year, but I didn't really get on there till like when we were at Delta. I didn't really get on there. Till
And
like-
what started your path to like attacking the plus size
I'm
women?
gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
I low key got catfish, low key. And I'm
You
gonna
mean
tell
you
you
got-
what happened.
you mean
It was
you got-
low key though.
You got fat fished. They call that
You got
fat
fat fish.
I got catfish for sure. But I
You got
seen her to
floundered.
Delta, but I already knew her. I already knew her. Like I seen her. Like, yeah, she looked good. You know, fine little. She was pretty with Delta.
What's
So
her
I
name?
was like, huh?
What's her name?
I'm not doing that. Come on now.
I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it.
You'll believe it. Roger will
If
believe it.
if you don't bleep that shit, I would
Roger
be
will
hell
believe it.
mad.
Roger
She
will
was
I'll
believe it.
bleep it.
Her name
I'll
is.
bleep
Her name
She sounds
Oh,
fat.
is.
She was no Johansson.
No, she was Respucia.
We've already said it
That's
like
what
6
she was.
times. Hopefully, I
Big.
remember to bleep it every time.
Like
You
you know the type of big. Anyway, so we somehow I don't know how we connected. We connected on social media or something. And this is when I was in Kentucky. It was like my last semester in Kentucky. So we were like back and forth FaceTime. I'd go, oh, what you doing? Oh, I'm working out. You know, I'm eating this. You know, I'm fit. She sent me pictures.
They say.
She's in all black. You know, she got the nice leggings. I'm like, damn, she looking good. Like, all right, like you look good. You take care of yourself, whatever. And I'm FaceTiming her everything. Like I'm not seeing like her stomach, but like she like show me like her full body. So I'm like, okay, like she looks good. I'm making sure because you know that even back then, like I'm still wasn't really into women. Like that's just my preference, you know. So yeah, so so after months, this is like 26. This is like 2016, like end of 2016 maybe. Or no, beginning. I don't know. One of these. Basically, when I came back from Kentucky, right? So she texts me. We figured out a day. She texts me, oh, I'm pulling up, whatever. So she pulls up, and I look in the car.
Rolls up, you mean?
She rolls up, and I look in the car, and she got rolls on rolls, like she got layers. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, like maybe she's just sitting down. You know, you sitting down, you slouch. Okay, like maybe she's not
That's
as
a
big.
hard slouch, dog.
Huh?
That's a hard slouch.
That's a heavy slouch. I'm talking like back in Notre Dame. I'm like, so she gets out the car and she's shaped like an ice cream cone. I'm like, bro, what is going on? I was like, I don't know, bro. I was so disappointed. And you
But
know,
did
like
you-
the kind where like your shoulders is big but your legs are skinny.
Yeah, like
That,
the back behind the shoulder got
yeah,
meat.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like you could grab that, like you
yeah.
could,
Ooh.
move it around. Like it was bad. So with this nigga Roger, so so uh so yeah. So anyway, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Let's go
She
to the
was
gas station.
hungry. It was all good.
I'm like, let's go to the gas station. I mean, she might be hungry. I mean, but I was thirsty. I opened the door for her to get in my car because I'm gonna be a gentleman still. Like she's had cool
Right,
conversation.
you
But
still
she's
gotta
still,
be
Yeah,
respectful. You still gotta
still
be
a nice
respectful.
yeah,
person.
yeah.
Nice person. And so she gets in the car, and that car goes down like the car like hydraulics when she gets in the car.
Wait
Like
a minute. What?
I'm like, damn, like it's like three of me went in that shit at one time. I was like, come on. We get in the car, and I'm like, I'm checking her a little bit. I see the rose. I'm like, all right, she for sure big. Like she for sure played me like she was Scarlett Johansson when she wasn't. She was an ogre. So I'm just like, come on, like that shit wasn't cool. So we go to the gas station, whatever. Come back, nigga. I'm sweating in the car because I gotta go in the house. This is where I live with my parents. I gotta go in the crib, and my brothers might be in the kitchen. I'm gonna get roasted. I'm gonna get
You lucky I
flamed.
wasn't there.
I'm sweating, bruh. So we go into the house, and thank God it's only my sister in there. I'm like, woo, unique. She's the only one in the kitchen. I'm like, cool. So we go
That don't
upstairs.
mean nothing.
I mean, it's better than my parents and well, my parents
That's
weren't
true.
judge, but my brother, Cameron, he would have roasted
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
He would have roasted me. So we go upstairs and we're playing video games. We're like whatever because she's into Nintendo, so we're playing Smash Bros. Whatever. I'm holding off for as long as I can because at one point she was like, "Oh, let's watch a movie." I'm like, "Damn, she about to try some. She
She
about to
trying
try
to
to rape
stay.
me. She gonna eat me. She gonna do
Yeah.
something." I was sweating in there. So, all right, so we get up. Oh, I get up and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put a movie on for her. So whatever. I put the movie on, but I don't turn the light off. And I sit down. She's
Smart.
like, turn the light off. I'm like, fuck. She's about to try to do something. So I turn the light off and I lay down. She wanted me to play with her hair and shit, fill up on her. I'm like, she's round. Like I can't even get my arm around her. Like, nigga, I fake fall asleep for like 30 minutes. I fake fall asleep for like 30 minutes. And she finally said, "Oh, I'm ready to go." Whatever. This is the worst part. So I walk her outside. Well, again, I'm sweating because if I go downstairs, everybody gonna see her. I'm about to be like, "Well, this." I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm just y'all been to my house, the house in Stockton off by
Yeah,
Bear Creek.
yeah, yeah.
So I walk her outside, walk to her car, and she looks at me. I'm like, you know what? Like I don't kiss on the first date. I don't kiss.
You,
Nigga,
bro,
she
you
grabbed my
like
head.
you are a fat chick evading judo master, bro. You pulling out all the moves, dog.
I'm pulling out
You
every single
fake
move,
went to
knowing dang well
sleep.
if she was fine, I would have tried to kiss her. Bro, she grabs my head with two hands and she squeezes my head and she like forces me and she tries to put her tongue down my throat. Nigga, when I even think about it, I'm hurt, bro. So ever since then, I can't mess with these girls, bro. Like, if you stay away from me, please.
So you're
'Cause
dealing with some trauma. You're dealing with some trauma. You're dealing with some trauma. We can talk
that's
about
for
it here,
sure
bro.
some trauma. Like, you
We can
lied,
talk
you
about
straight
it
up
here.
lied to me. You
But
lied.
from what it sounds like if we could get over that trauma, you know, you could, yeah, if we could get you over that trauma, you
Why you
know,
want to get,
we can, so
You
that
I
want
you
to
don't
get
want
can,
to get
with
over
you,
you
that
man.
know,
trauma. That trauma is good. I'm good
Nah,
because if I
nah,
get with
you
a girl
scarred.
right
no,
now,
bro,
if I get
that
with,
you sound hurt, bro. You sound
if I,
hurt.
if I get with a big girl right now and I get her pregnant, she gonna be even more big.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Roger, shut up.
You're making up science. You're making up
That's
science
not
here,
true.
bro.
You making up signs. You
I just,
know,
I just don't want to get with no big girl. Just like a lot of women don't want to get with a guy that's under 6 feet.
that's true.
That's
You
That's
true.
just
got
my
your
opinion.
preference. Yeah.
That is my preference, and I get dragged for putting my preference out there.
Ooh, I didn't look at it like that.
Yeah, I get dragged for putting my preference out there. But you know what? What is crazy? They try to put. I feel like they push a agenda. Like look at Lizzo. Like how they're like, oh, she went to the Lakers game, butt ass dinner, butt naked, ass showing. Like there's kids in the stands,
Yeah,
and they're
I
trying to
wasn't cool
embrace
with
it
that.
because she's big. Like
What you
Yeah,
think of that, Rock?
remember when she busted. Remember when she busted through the table, huh?
What you think of that?
What, her going to the basketball game naked?
Yeah.
No, you should not go to you should not go to a basketball game naked, no matter your size.
But
Like
if that was
there's not like a, but there's not like a like there's not like a, bro. Nobody should be allowed to go on a basketball game naked.
so what if that
I
was a
can't.
celebrity crush?
I can't go to a basketball game naked.
I don't think that this shouldn't even be a discussion right now. Why are we trying to decide whether or not people should be able to go to a basketball game naked?
That's
Shit,
true.
Janae Aiko, she could go anywhere naked, and I'll be fine with
You
that.
the problem. You the problem. See, now they're gonna drag you.
Yeah, I
They're
see.
gonna drag you
Now
because
they
you
gonna
don't
drag
care.
you. You the problem.
If you big, don't be showing up naked to no game.
Because my thing is, if you Jane Yeko, I don't know how to say her name. If you show up to
Neither.
Hey, if you show up to a basketball game naked, you are a stupid person. That's just the way I look at it. Like, you stupid.
true.
Like, why are you just showing up outside naked, bro? I don't want to be around you. Like, I'll be so embarrassed.
But if it was
Imagine if you
Janae,
showed up
they would be. If it was Janae, they'd be like, "Oh, disgusting, blah blah." But because Lizzo's big, they trying to push that agenda. Like, okay, like I don't even go to McDonald's, but I'll go to get like a coffee sometimes. I'll go in there, and these kids be like 4 or 5, 200 pounds. I'm 6'1", 189. They be like 200 pounds. I'm like, what are these parents doing? They already started. They're pushing the fat agenda. They want to be be comfortable being. No, it is
Bro,
unhealthy.
I really think if it was Jane Aiko and Rihanna, any of them showed up naked with their nipples out, bro, they would have been like, oh, but I do feel like people are fake okay with old girl being naked at the game because she's big. But I think realistically, bro, if I go to a game and I see anybody naked, bro, you got to get away from me.
The business. Yeah, I'm giving them the
Janae.
business.
Because I'm asking, I need to switch my seat, bro.
Yep.
New thing hanging out, bro. Nah, I'm cool off that.
So even if it was your celebrity crush, who's your celebrity crush?
I don't even know, bro.
I'll tell you mine.
Who's your celebrity crush, Sterling?
The mom from the Cosby Show. You tripping?
The mom?
Yeah, you tripping.
No,
what's her name?
You don't even know her name. You don't even know her name.
Miss Cosby was bad.
What's her first name?
Miss. Last name.
I thought she was a Huxtable.
No, that's Miss Cosby. That's Miss Cosby.
Who's Miss Huxtable? Who's the Huxtable?
Miss Huxtable. Claire Huxtable.
So you don't know her name.
Claire Huxtable. Claire. That was her name. Claire.
My celebrity crush is for sure Janae Aiko, for sure. She bad. She fine.
I just don't think I got one, to be honest. I don't know. It's just like a lot of stuff for me.
Yeah, he ain't here trying to be Mr. Married 9,000.
Yeah, look at this nigga.
Well, no, it's not that.
I'm like pan fry this nigga. Bro, Mr. Married 9,000. Like,
bro,
I don't even have a celebrity.
This nigga
no, it's not
the married Margetta.
Bro, no, it's not that. It's just I think that famous shit is hella weird to me. Like, and it's not that I think it's unattractive, but it's just like I don't like you either look good or you don't.
Manager.
You got MM. You know how they got double R? You got MM. Marriage manager.
It's just I just think that's all over.
God.
Well, it's overrated to you because you the man. You just
I'm not the man. It's just it's just like a lot of times you be around these people, bro, and then they be acting hella weird. Like, yeah, bro, I get it. Like, you're famous, but like, I was at this party with Nicole Kidman was there, bro, and she showed up with an umbrella looking like Michael Jackson and shit like that. Like, bro, like, I get it, you're famous, but like, you really trying to get in and out like that? Like, a couple people asked for pictures. So like, for me, like, I don't know, because I'm not no famous person like that. I'm at the group of people that get to meet all the famous people, and the famous people don't like being around like my status group, like the F-list celebrity type people. They don't like being around us because there's a lot of people who like try to flaunt that, like, oh, look who I was with, like, yeah, and taking all these pictures and try to make it seem like, bro, like yeah, you're an athlete. We're not like that, bro. Like, yeah, some are, but you know what I mean. So like, it can be real weird. There are some folks that are real cool though, obviously, but I honestly just. That's just not my vibe. I'm more chill. Like, I just like to be in the cuts, really. I don't like all that extraness.
I know what you mean. But ain't nothing wrong with turning on the TV and go, damn, that bitch look good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously people look good, but I don't ever be thinking about them. Like, not to say that you be thinking about them, but like,
I hear that. I know what you mean.
Like, bro, I be watching Martin. You don't think I think Pam look good, bro? Like, of course I think that, but I don't think that's I wouldn't classify her as my celebrity crush. Pam was bad, bro.
Oh,
bro, Gina was okay, dog. Gina was okay.
Pam was fine.
Who was the
Pam
light
could
skinned
sit on my
chick from
face for
House
sure.
Party?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would for
bro.
sure
And,
let Pam. I would for sure let Pam sit on my face. Like no
and
questions asked.
Gina was irritating in that show too.
No,
Who was
Hillary
the?
Banks is irritating. She's irritating. She was
Yeah,
fine too
that's
though.
irritating. That's irritating.
She was fine too though. I'm not gonna lie. But I think but no, let me get back to this shit. Let me tell you one
Yeah.
more thing about that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be I was gonna begin with, I'll be on these dating apps and I'll put in my bio, do not swipe right if you're fat because obviously there's a lot of big girls on the app. Like I was reading an article saying in 2050 over half the population is gonna be obese. Nigga, everybody's already so it's gonna be what how much more bigger can niggas get?
He does research on this, Sterling.
Yeah. No, it's true.
He sits down.
I do. It's true. It's true, bro. Because the way we eat, people be eating
This
like
fool has
just
a
straight dog shit.
this fool has a whole abstract written up right now.
Yeah, he do. He gonna start pulling up graphs and shit. See, in 2021, it's gonna be a big spike. Yeah, there's gonna be a big spike because of COVID. Everybody's in the house.
Yeah,
I'm the fat commander, nigga.
but
FC.
like I do have a problem with people lying just in general though. Like there was a time where I was on POF back in the day.
Is
And,
that plenty of fish?
Tell it.
Yeah, so we was on Plenty of Fish back in the day. And there was this chick, she was cute, bro. And I was like, hey, come through. And
What's her
she
name?
was like, I don't remember, dog.
Nigga, shut up.
What year was this?
Go
Let's
reactivate your account
clarify
right
this year
Sterling,
too. Let's
this was like
let's clarify.
I don't remember.
Go
I don't
react-
even
go
Long time ago.
long
now. Go
time ago,
reactivate
bro.
your account, nigga.
I don't even how? I don't remember her name, bro.
Go click forgot password
ahead,
and
go
go look
ahead.
into your matches.
It's probably
Bro.
buzzing right now.
That's aside from the point. So she was cool. She was cool. Hey, I could say if I knew her name, I wouldn't mind saying it because she was the nice one. She was cool, but she was a liar. She was like, "Hey, I'm not trying to come through. I'm not trying to come through unless I can bring my friend. I don't mind. I don't want to be there by myself like that." I was like, "Bet, I get it. I got a homie too." So I told Sterling, "Hey, got a girl. She want to come through, but she's not comfortable being here by herself. She want to know if she could bring her friend. Are you cool with meeting the friend?" He was like, "Yes, but I got one condition. I don't want her to be fat." He was like, "I don't care if she's ugly." He was like, "She could bring her ugliest friend that
Who
she
said that?
had." Sterling. He was like,
So this nigga Sterling think he the damn the fat
"No, he
police.
just knew. He just said.
I
he
just knew. I knew.
He just-
Whenever they say I'm gonna bring my friend, they gonna call the first one they know that's available. And who is the first one that's available? Not FO 2000.
Yeah. So
Not me, don't
I
tell me.
told her straight up. I said he's cool with you bringing your friend if she's ugly, but don't bring her if she's fat. And they were driving like an hour, bro.
Oh wow.
Where? How far is Pittsburgh?
Where was they
were in
driving from?
Pittsburgh. From Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I remember that.
I don't know how far that drive is because I didn't have a car when I lived there.
That's by you know, that's
That's
like
how
good, like
old it
45
was. We didn't even have no car. That's
Yeah,
how
bro, I
long
didn't
it
have no
was. We didn't
car.
have no car.
This is at Delta?
No. Wait,
I don't
No,
remember.
it had to be high
I
school.
don't even remember. Like right after high school.
Right after, it must have been right after high school. Yeah.
Right after high
But-
school. It's probably that. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, bro, and she showed up, and her friend was big, and Sterling was mad at her for lying to him. And then Sterling roasted the chick who came to see me. He heated her up for like 35 minutes, bro.
What was he
And
saying?
then left, bro.
Everything.
Everything. He wasn't talking about the big girl. He wasn't talking about the big girl because she
I
was,
was
you know,
nice.
she was a casualty. You know, like she
It wasn't her
The
fault.
girl that you were the girl you was trying to kiss, was she ugly?
No, she looked good, bro. That's the only reason.
So
I
why
invited
was
her
Sterling
over.
roasting her for?
Because
She
she
lied.
lied and brought a big girl over.
She looked like a suitcase.
Hot.
Yeah.
I was
So, like
hot.
I said, I was kind of irritated for Sterling too because, like I specifically said to her, hey, he said, you know, he's.
Bro,
I was like,
I
he's
made
not-
it specific.
I said, I was like, he's not shallow like that. He doesn't mind if your friend's ugly, like he gets it. But if she's big, he just, you know, not gonna be interested.
How you gonna say he not shallow, but then say if she's
if you're willing to be with an ugly girl, bro, like I mean, we all ugly to somebody, but like he
Yep.
straight up told her, like if even everybody, like I know I know my friends is ugly or they look good, like you just know. But like, so he basically said, like I don't care if it's day worn on the female level,
Yeah.
like
They matter. At
you
that
can
at
bring her
that
over.
age, at that age, I had that sword out. It was in slay mode. I didn't give a fuck. She'd be ugly as hell, as long as she wasn't
So
fat.
Sterling,
And basically, everybody went home, and I was at home by myself, just laughing. And then Sterling texted me, he was like, "Hey, my bad, bro." He was like, "My bad. I just couldn't stop."
did you at
He was
least
like,
kiss her?
"Oh,
No,
Okay.
I kind of ruined that night.
bro, he ruined it. It was
I
worth
kind of
it."
ruined that whole night. Like right when they was walking up the driveway, I looked at Roderick. My bad,
Yeah,
bro. My bad,
yeah,
but I got to do this, bro. Shing! And I was roasting their ass.
yeah.
Yeah,
He went in.
I
Like
would
I'm telling you, it was like a small. She, and he didn't get. He, like I said, he wasn't making fun of nobody's physical appearance, but he was. I don't know where these roasts was coming from, but they looked mad personal. They looked like they was really hitting home and
man.
put up for
High
it for
school
about a
Sterling,
half hour
high
and
school
drove back to
Sterling,
Pittsburgh.
and pre 2011 Sterling was that nigga was ruthless.
I was the
Yeah,
same cat.
No, every time
yeah.
I bring
Like
up
we
how
said,
this
it just
nigga
got
bullied me,
suppressed a bit. It just
every
got
time I
suppressed a
bring up
bit.
how this nigga bullied me, he always deflected. Oh, I ain't never.
Roderick.
Shut the hell up.
Do we want to talk about Gray Shirt Forrest? Gray Shirt
What
Forrest, who
about?
switched up on the whole team. Gray Shirt Forrest said, "All right, y'all."
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I'm wearing
He
a
said,
gray shirt.
yeah, he Gray Shirt Forrest switched up on the squad. He was like, hey, "Yo, I want to let
Yeah,
y'all
bro.
know. I know we at Delta, but we still in college now, so try to keep that somewhere else. We
Yep.
can regroup in a while."
I hated junior.
Yep.
I think the funnest times of my life was in junior college. I feel like university is overrated.
Why?
Bro, junior college is the grind, bro.
Why
It's
is
a
university
grind, but I'm saying as
overrated?
far as like the people, like I don't know. I mean, the 4 year was cool, but I was once again I was in country ass Kentucky.
I was in country ass Boise. I think the best part about junior college is it was like high school with no rules.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, it was so much fun. Like Boise, don't get me wrong, it was fun, but like a lot of my like best times was in junior college. It was just, I don't know, like I said, that grind. Then I think that the weird thing is when you do get to a university, especially with sports, and you're around all those folks that didn't have to get it out the mud like that. Like granted, like you worked hard, you may not have, but like when you go straight to a D1 school out of high school, it is vastly different
Rough.
from
Can we talk about
thinking
niggas?
like,
Can we talk about niggas 30 years old still trying to get into the league?
Sure.
100%.
Absolutely.
Go
Absolutely.
ahead,
Absolutely.
start it off, Sterling.
I think that shit is the most ridiculous fucking thing in the world. Bruh, I am
Yep.
29, dog. I got a kid, a house. I had to grind. I'm out here getting up in the morning every day. And then I look online, I see somebody waking up, crawling out of bed at 10 o'clock. Hey, I'm about to get this workout on the field at 11:30. Tap in if you trying to run some ladder. Run some ladders, nigga. PG&E do. What you mean
Yeah.
run some ladders? I hate. Yeah. I
He
don't know.
grinding harder than you
I,
right
I,
now.
Bro,
Shit,
I
you
couldn't
tripping.
agree with that more. I just look at it like, bro, look at Des Bryant is what?
Okay.
How old?
He
31?
like 30, 31, 30?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Des
he a
Bryant,
dinosaur.
who's been in the league and proven himself, wasn't on a team. And you
Right.
telling me you 3 years younger with no film this recent, your newest film is from 2013,
On the big ass
and
wheels.
you out here running routes like you about to take Dez spot, bro. Like,
Come on, man.
now, granted, I get it. Everybody got to put that work in at one point, but like, I don't think that they making the movie about you. I don't think that you're gonna have your Rudy moment. I don't think
Pat
that.
Tillman.
Yeah, bro. You're not. This
Who,
ain't
who,
America.
who do you know, Roger, that's doing that right now? Name drop, but you can just bleep it out.
I think that no, even if I name drop, it's gonna be
It
too
don't matter.
obvious.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I think
Yeah.
there's some cats out there who see this
Bro.
out right now. It's
I
very
want niggas to
weird.
name drop. We getting
Bro,
messy
no.
on this motherfucker.
Forrest, listen to this.
No mercy, right?
If the
No
shoe
mercy.
fit, I'm sure they got an outfit to match the motherfucker.
That's true.
So you know
Hey,
who you are.
Put it like this, bruh. If y'all listening, if you take your sock off and that little black shit from turf fall out, you need to. Yes, we talking about you, dog.
Yeah.
Why? What that mean? Because that shit used to happen to me all the time.
Yeah, but you're a
Exactly.
grown
You was
man
playing
now.
football
When was
though,
the last
right?
time
You
you
was
got
playing
turf in
football
your
though,
sock?
right?
Oh yeah.
When last
For
time you
sure.
had turf in your sock?
Shit, like 4 years.
My point exactly. You was like 25, 26 years old, right? Doing kid
Nigga, I
shit
still
because you
got
was a
my
kid, right?
college. When I first graduated college, I'm like, yeah, I got my cleats. You know, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna be
No, you're
doing
not.
cuts. Nigga, them shits is still in the
And
bin. I
hey,
ain't just.
Come on,
and
man.
you
I
know
ain't
what?
touching that
And
shit.
this ain't no knock against anybody who's AFL, Canada League. If you're
No,
doing
Fuck
something,
that.
you
It's a
if,
knock,
yeah.
yeah,
nigga.
no,
No,
bro,
It's a
I
not
don't
knock.
think
not
so.
not me.
Not to
Not
me.
me.
Not to me.
Not me.
That's for his personal agenda. But like I feel like there's everybody's at a different level. But if you're 28
Right.
years old, bro, and you ain't got no agent, because obviously an agent ain't gonna be messing with you if you ain't got no buzz. If you ain't got no agent, no team, no, bro. Like there's a certain point where you gotta look in the mirror and be like, bro, like you not the one.
Waste
Like,
management ain't that
yeah,
bad, dog.
yeah,
Like,
it really ain't. Hey, but yeah, like yeah, like if you are playing, if you're making money doing it,
yeah.
I ain't got no, bro. Do your thing because you're making money, even if it's damn $2,000 a month. Hey, you making some money doing it versus
Yeah. One of my
But if you
homies, he's in
just
the CFL right now. Shout out to him, Dre Ferris. He said
shout out
he makes
Dre.
pretty good money in the
exactly,
CFL.
Yeah.
bro. I would
Yeah, but
rather make
if
yeah.
Hmm?
go ahead.
You talking to me?
Oh, but if my thing is if you making money, that's cool. But if you just getting out of bed to go run routes so your parents don't get up your ass about sitting in the house all day and you just trying to act like you doing something, let that shit go, man. Let
Yeah,
that shit
exactly.
go.
Like I mean, and when I say making money, it can be minimal.
Yeah,
If you covering your rent with playing football, bet.
good.
Bet it.
Playing this football, basketball, it could be any sport. I mean, for all I care, but I don't know. The track world is obviously
Different.
vastly different. So like we see a lot of folks out there who I mean, like it's just a totally different grind. But that's because it is an independent type sport. But you're not going to see a track athlete like it's more in the nature of track, I guess I should say, because you could see people at the world championships and they got another job at home, like because they just not sponsored. Like, dude, oh boy, what's his name? Johnny Dutch, one of the best 400-meter hurdlers in the world, just sometimes end up not with a contract simply because people see your value and they know they can't pay you nothing, or it's just weird by event. Like you could be the 30th best 100-meter runner in the world and make more money than the 8th best triple jumper in the world, just because the event and the popularity behind it. So it can be real weird in that aspect. But I I guess it's a bias. I'm not sure, but I think that there's a vast difference when you're 28 years old running track versus when you're 28 years old trying to play for the damn New York Giants. Like, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question that has nothing to do with that.
Okay, I love it already.
So this is kind of I know y'all niggas is married, so I can't. That's why I need a guest on here because I'm the only single one in this party. I need somebody in here who can relate.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily relate, but how do y'all feel about this OnlyFans shit? And I know Roger be seeing that shit all the time. How you feel about that? You subscribe?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, OnlyFans is when you can subscribe to
Roger has
regular people. When you can subscribe to regular people having sex instead of going to a website and watching it for free. You get to see the girl from around the corner.
Well, this doesn't have to be just sex, but that's what a lot of girls do. They just be like, "Oh, OnlyFans $4.99. You can see my little, you can see my booty hole." Like, bro, I'll be on even Instagram, and girls would be like, "Oh, see my booty hole $4.99. Booty hole spread out." I'm like,
Somebody
that shit,
selling their butthole for $5?
$5. I could buy a McRib for $5.
Yeah,
I
bro.
could buy
Honestly,
a chicken sandwich.
I could buy a $5 mirror and go look at my own asshole.
Would you guys would you guys date somebody who has that?
No.
Negative.
No,
And why is
100% not. Because
What
it's
do you
not me.
mean,
That's
why
not
is it?
Nope.
Well, because okay, I'll say stuff.
Says a lot about you.
I'll say stuff on social media about it, and they'll be like, "Oh, why are you shaming sex workers?" or "Why are you in women's business?" Like, bro, I'm like, bro, like y'all throw it in our faces all the time. Like, I remember back in high school. Remember, I used to have to work for a booty pic. Now I can just go to Instagram or I can just go to OnlyFans for $3.99.
Would you tell them?
I didn't. I didn't
Tell these
know
niggas
how,
about when you had to get a butt pic.
off
Like,
MySpace.
My son, Sterling, your son ain't never gonna have to work for a booty pic. He just gonna go straight to
ever.
Instagram. He ain't never
Yeah.
gonna know the nervousness of trying to work for a booty pic.
Or that feeling when you finally break her down all night, like come on, and you see that SMS coming through. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, nigga, that's a
It says
picture.
attachment.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a picture. I wore her down.
Our kids ain't gonna. I know that, and it's crazy because like they pushed that OnlyFans and that whole sex work thing. Like, okay, I don't knock the hustle, but I know actually I kind of knock the hustle a little bit because it's just I don't know how you feel about it, Roger.
I think that what bothers me more is the fact that it's like, as a man, they say that if you're not okay with it, that you're insecure. And bro, that is just the dumbest thing in the world to me. Like, bro, all this stuff on the internet gonna come back, and I'm not trying to have my mom and my brothers and every like. Granted, like folks always say, oh, she's not mine. Like I don't own her, but at the same time, I don't want to. There's certain people I don't associate with, bro. Like, there's just. And those are the type of people. If I don't associate with you, why would I want to be in a relationship with you? That stuff is just weird to me. Like,
I think so. If your wife came to you and say, "Yeah, I want to do that," how would you feel about that?
I'd say no. This is not what happens here.
Part about marriage.
Like, no.
Part about marriage. You can tell her shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Bro, like, yeah, we're not doing that here. Nope.
Yeah,
Don't
because
care.
I get like I said, I'll be on these dating apps and it'll be like in their bio, "Oh, have OnlyFans." I'm like, if you can't go to your mom's crib, if you can't come to my mom's crib and if you can't come to my parents and tell them what you do for a living and not be embarrassed about it, then I mean, what does that say for it? What does that really say?
Well, and there are a lot of people who obviously are not embarrassed by it, but
That's the scary part.
yeah, bro, like that just is not.
It's the first time
Okay, bro, imagine
so weird nowadays, bro. Imagine if there was no chance that we could get OnlyFans in 2008.
bro,
12 years
imagine if we
later,
had OnlyFans in high school, niggas would be fighting every day. Because if my mom or somebody, or if your mom had it, or if it could be somebody in English class talking about, "Oh, your mom's on OnlyFans, I can see her booty pic right." Oh, I'm fighting every day,
bro. Exactly. I think there's such a weird dynamic between how soft people are and how crazy things have gotten. You know what I mean? Like, ain't it weird that, like, bro, it used to be ruthless back in the day, but at the same time, people wouldn't have OnlyFans. That, like, you know what I mean? But now nobody's ruthless no more, so now all this stupid stuff is happening because nobody is being told, like, what you're doing is stupid. I'm gonna make fun of you for it. So people just be like being encouraged doing all this dumb shit every day, and it's like, yo, come on now, you need some friends that's gonna tell you, bro, you being stupid right now.
And isn't Pornhub free? Why would I subscribe? Why would I pay? Isn't Pornhub free?
Bro,
ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your preference.
There's a lot wrong with that.
Why?
That's what they say.
Ain't nothing
That's
wrong with
subjective, though. That's subjective. Everybody, that's subjective. I don't know. Because I do think that,
I
like,
need those shallow how likes a gal.
because I do think that, like, a lot of, especially when it comes to weight, I mean, it can say a lot about the person's activity level, what they do and don't like doing. Like, if you're an active dude and you like doing all this stuff, like, just realistically, like, you go to the gym about every day. Your mom and your dad go to the gym together, don't they? Like, that shit's, like, kind of normal for you. So, like, realistically, you just, she's not gonna want to go to no gym, dog.
But they say
I guess
they're saying that being fat is healthy.
No, it's not.
I could literally go on Twitter and type in "fat is healthy."
They're not saying that.
Oh yeah, being fat is healthy.
They're not saying
It doesn't
that.
mean you're unhealthy. Yes, it
They're
does.
not saying
Sterling,
that.
they're not saying that.
They're not saying that. How are they saying that?
With a straight face.
Well, science already proved that it ain't true.
Not that new science.
Well, science doesn't. They believe in astrology.
Oh, they do believe in astrology.
They the type of people that like
the Sagittarius and the.
Oh, I'm mad today because the seventh star is
freaking
It doesn't matter if I weigh 200 pounds. My Taurus Pisces moon.
They crazy,
bro. They do.
That's crazy.
I can't stand astrology. First off, we talking about constellations that were freaking made subjectively and arbitrarily, like from a period in time where the stars and Earth and everything has moved. Like they just were talking about yesterday. I mean, people have talked about this, but the constellations have completely shifted. And if you were one thing, according to one calendar, you something else now, but nobody care about all that because everybody's stupid. But
So,
yeah,
Roger, I hope you get dragged by astrology Twitter.
bro, I hope I get dragged by astrology's stupid Twitter too. I don't give a damn about no astrology, bro.
Honestly,
Now
I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind astrology. It's kind of cool.
but it's stupid because what I think is dumb is you gonna tell me that, oh, you're a Cancer, you probably get along, you should most likely, and I'm gonna tell you something basic and generic like, oh yeah, you have a fun-loving personality when you want to. It's like, oh my gosh, I really do. When I'm around my friends, I have such a fun-loving personality, but when I'm not, it's
What's
like
your sign, Roger?
I'm a Cancer, bro. And everybody's gonna be like,
I knew it. I knew he was a Cancer. Look how he wears his do-rag.
Bro,
Cancers are emotional.
Bro, exactly, bro. Like, oh my God, it's just the water. It's the winter time, and now the currents, and with the rain, he's really showing. Like, man, if you don't get away from me with that stupid
want to make
stuff,
sure if the stars is aligned.
Bro, they be talking about. They say, oh well, people don't understand how messy this breakup really was because of the fact that Mercury was in retrograde and Saturn was aligned with Mars' seventh moon. Bro, I don't. First off, Mars. I don't know how many moons Mars got. That's a disclosure.
You don't know Mars' circumference.
Bro, no, it's probably like 60. I don't know.
Fat bitches.
It's at least Mars' circumference, bro, is at least 60. Fat.
I don't know. I can't.
But no. You know what I mean, bro? Like, yeah. Everybody just want an excuse to do whatever the hell they want. You know what my excuse is to do whatever the hell I want? I pay my own bills. Facts. And I don't care what nobody think. Like, I don't need no outside excuses. Well, I'm just a Cancer, so I need to do this. Like, and no, bro. Like, take accountability for what you want to do.
What's your wife's sign?
About it. The one right before Cancer.
You don't even know your wife's sign. She gonna whoop you when you get off this.
It's the, so which all signs start with a G? There's Gemini.
I'm a Gemini.
Okay, then she's a Gemini. Her birthday June the 10th.
Yep, mine the 14th.
Gemini. I don't know much about Geminis. I know y'all niggas.
I don't get along with Geminis. I don't get along with Geminis. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like that stuff.
What do they say?
That they don't get along with Gemini.
Hey, whoever's an astrology major, email us at nomercymonday@gmail.com.
It's not the astrology majors that care. It's not the astrology majors that care. It's the people who care about the zodiac people. That's who I got a problem with, the zodiac majors. Bro. Golly, damn! I want to see that. I might get into it with zodiac Twitter.
Yeah.
I hope they drag you to the flow up from the flow
up to the
top. What they gonna say,
bro? As soon as
I better not wake up in the morning and this food getting destroyed.
Bro, as soon as Mercury is in double retrograde, I'm coming like a friggin' knife. Like I don't.
What is that?
They're not gonna be able to do nothing because everybody says, "Oh, Mercury is in retrograde. That's why I'm feeling this way right now." Bro, all I gotta do is wait till Mercury's in retrograde, bro.
I don't know what that means, bro.
I don't know what OnlyFans. I don't know what Mercury grade, bro. I don't know none of this shit.
Oh, that is the sign, Sterling. What's your wife's sign?
She the one in March.
Okay, nigga, what is that?
What is that one? Sagittarius?
That's not Sag.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
You want to know something weird though? I did look up my birthstone, and my birthstone is my wife's name.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, my wife. I shouldn't say her. Well, yeah, I just told you about my Gemini, but my birthstone is Alexandrite.
That's
cool.
Crazy. I need to look at my birthstone and see whose name it is, and I can figure it out. Roger, what's the name of your birthstone, Roger? Probably like, I don't know, some weirdo name. Oh, he about to get in trouble right now. Look.
You know what? You know what's crazy, bro?
Roger, go.
It's not him. Roger, go. It's not him. It's not him. It's the women, bro. It's women, bro. Like my wife. I was telling Rob, my wife knew I was finna do a podcast in the room. I get home. Where did she put my son to nap? In the room. It's like now y'all do what? Anyway, what's your sign, Rob?
My sign, I'm a Cancer. You asked for the ruby, what my ruby color was?
Yeah. Oh, it's a ruby. It's red. You a Taurus? My mom was a Taurus. So your birthday in March? Oh no. Your
July
birthday
birth.
is May.
That's May 1st, like May 15th. I think
July
that
first.
means
No, July. It's a ruby. It's a ruby. Hey.
they say Tauruses are just super stubborn. I'm pretty stubborn. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's why I got this. It's
That's why you went D1. I watched your process going D1 too. You stubborn as hell. I remember when I heard what you was doing, I was like, I was almost thinking what we was talking about, these niggas trying to go pro. Like, wait a minute, so you gray shirted, then you played, then you go sit out, then you gonna play again, and then fucking go? Nah, man.
Oh yeah, no, I missed one semester because that black English lady, she didn't give me. I think I
You
was
talking about the nicest English teacher? You talking about Miss White?
I failed her shit too, and I had you in my class.
She is not nice, bro. I was putting in
She
work.
was mean as fuck.
That's because you didn't write with no punctuation. No, I'm just messing with
Yeah,
you.
probably.
I think about that
Forrest
all the time.
Forrest looked like he write with no capital letters.
No, oh nigga, no. That shit
He
is
just
crazy,
run
bro.
on sentence. He just
I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that because every time I think about that, I'd be like, man, let me find her. I think like a couple years ago, I googled her name. I was like, let me see what that old hoe look like. Still look the same. Still look raggedy.
I thought she was. If we talking about the same teacher, I thought she was.
Yeah.
Dope.
She wasn't trying to help nobody though. That's the thing. She wasn't trying to help nobody.
Yeah,
I'm not 6'6" Roderick with a dream. I was in there just trying to get a C, and she saw it. She was like, "Nah, you ain't got nah, nigga, you failed."
Yeah, she's a white woman in a black person's body.
Facts.
Well, no, I just think that, bro. Like, think about how we talk about it all the time, bro. How irritating we were when we were. And now you're the teacher, and you got all of them. Like, you just get all the football players all day who don't care, dog. Like,
Bruh,
I could easily see why people are irritated.
Me as an adult,
I'm giving niggas A's.
Me as an adult, I'm not finna make no kids feel crazy or feel bad about themselves, bro. We had so many teachers that was using a personal vendettas against us, and I don't like football.
I do remember that.
Yeah, like
I do remember. I'm just talking about, like, I feel like what some teachers deal with is the football players who, like, especially when you at Delta, dog, and folks you know, oh well, I'm so like, bro, like, first off, we at Delta.
That's
dog.
how I was.
Like, I'm not no knock against Delta, but like at the same time, like, we not talking like we at a Power 5 school where you can just, you know, like, bro, like, you need to have these grades and yada yada yada. So like when you do get the kids who either don't care and expect something from it, and then that's all you get too. It's like there's difference between being dumb, like I just don't get it, versus like being dumb, like I don't need to know this. But I do think that those lines got blurred real bad, especially when you're a teacher, and you know, whether you naturally didn't understand it, but you next to somebody who's intentionally not trying to understand it, then y'all talking to each other, then you caught in the crossfire. You know what I mean? But
I think
yeah.
I think it was because she was fat. You know how fat people are always angry. You realize that? Look at Miss Trunchbull. You remember Miss Trunchbull?
From what?
From Matilda? You never seen Miss Trunchbull?
Bro, you need to see a therapist, dog.
You need to see a therapist, bro. Look at his eyes, bro. Look at his eyes. He really upset.
Bro, he's not laughed about this at all. This is not funny to him.
I'm sitting here laughing. He like, you see Miss Trunchbull?
Yeah.
You've never seen Matilda?
I have seen Matilda, bro, but I don't remember her name.
I mean, that's a classic movie. All right, think about some other mad fat people. There's a lot of fat. I feel like a lot of fat people are always angry.
I feel like you can name like 10 right off the top of your head right now.
I can't, unfortunately. I wish I could, because I would drop.
Hey, if y'all know 10, if y'all got a favorite fat person, email us at nomercymonday@gmail.com. Y'all favorite fat person, bro. Email us a picture of them with their name.
Well, who's your favorite fat person, Sterling?
Oh, Coach Barlow.
He's not fat though.
He was a fat nigga trying to get in shape the whole time. I was at Delta too long, bro. I was at Delta for 4 years, bro. He was trying to get in shape the whole time.
He's not fat. That don't count.
Look, get close to the camera and say Coach Barlow ain't fat again.
Coach Barlow is not fat.
Nigga, you're drunk.
No. You think he's
Pure
fat,
drug.
Roderick?
He's sloppy.
Slop.
Okay, but we're not talking about. We're talking about fat.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's not. I don't have a favorite fat person because I don't like fat people, nigga.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's a clip. Damn.
No, I'm playing. I'm just playing. Well, actually, no, not really. But
Hey, can I ask y'all a question?
what's
Y'all
up?
gonna take that? Y'all gonna take that vaccine? What about you, Rod?
I said nah.
I ain't taking no damn vaccine. They
Bro,
paying.
I'm too
They're
grown to be
paying
taking a
people.
vaccine.
They're paying 15. They're paying people 1,500 to take a vaccine. How you
That's
paying
crazy.
me?
Did you see they were
Yeah.
saying that the folks got
Right.
Bell's palsy? And they
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
they said hey, but they said they look like dude off of SpongeBob. They said this is a load of barnacles.
Yeah, this is a lot of barnacles. But I would be so mad.
But no,
I would be
I'm not.
upset. I would be, and I'm sure they
I'm-
signed something where it said they can't sue them. I know there is.
Oh
it's
yeah, you gotta sign the
they've
disclosure,
already
bro.
signed. They've already made that. The people that made vaccines, they worked that out back in the 70s and 60s.
Bro, you can't even go on Facebook without signing a disclosure, let alone
Yeah.
taking a vaccine from the guy.
Yeah.
Like, but no, I'm good off that, dog. Like I think
But, okay, Roger, what if they said you
I think I'm
can't
good.
run any meats until you take the vaccine?
I'm not running no meats, bro.
So you go
Because once you try to get me to force me to do something, no, then I know something really up, bro. Yo.
Yeah.
What about you, Starling?
I don't want to, but I already know what they're gonna do. They're gonna make it to where you can't do nothing. You ain't gonna be able to do
I'm fine with
shit
that, bro.
until you get it. Like you won't be able to feed your family. You won't be able to go into grocery stores. You won't be able to,
How they gonna
generate
know if
revenue
going,
for your family.
if
Bro,
you want to
you know
watch
I'll
what?
show you right now. I'll show you right now. If y'all got an iPhone, go on your iPhone, right? Go into
You
your
talking about that
settings.
tracing thing?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
They know
Yeah,
that.
the geotracing thing, and they what's it called? Like a lot of the athletes at the schools, they make them keep geotracing on.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot of like what I've been trying to do is sustainability. I want to be able to make sure that I get by, like, cause I mean I'm one of those people though, like I don't want to have to rely on this one thing or whatever the case is. But bro, if it was, I'd be fine without track right now. I mean, and I could still continue to make money without track right now. Nobody would even know. So.
I don't know.
That's what I've wanted to. But I feel like that's what we should all strive for. You know what I mean? And that's part of the reason why we're doing this right now. We want to be able to make money without
this sound like
doing all the other stuff.
Yeah.
This sounds like some end of the world type stuff. Like, oh, people taking the vaccine, and then everybody gonna take it, and then everybody gonna just die or have some type of.
And like I'm not a conspiracy theorist, right? However, well, I mean, I don't look at it as conspiracy theory when these motherfuckers be lying to us. Just straight up lying, bro. They'll lie to you. Like the government has lied to us multiple times. You know what I mean? And then if we call them out on it, then we're a conspiracy theorist. It's like, no, at a certain point in time, I'm just not gonna believe the first thing you tell me. Like, you know what I mean? And that's my perspective of it. Like, yo, like, okay, you're gonna have to give me a little bit more than that. And if somebody else has some information that I feel like, oh, I can see where you're coming from. So it's not necessarily that I believe one way or the other. It's just I'm more likely to take facts from somebody else because I know this person most likely lying to me.
Okay, so Mr. Conspiracy Commander, who was do you think 9/11 was an inside job?
Absolutely.
I could see how it could be.
No,
Bro,
no.
Bro, okay, how do you how does nobody know that this plane is flying outside of where it's supposed to be flying? And then they show the picture, they show the pictures, I mean the videos of it where the thing collapses all crazy, and then they were talking about some of the metal was melting and the materials aren't supposed to melt unless they're at this type of temperature, and a crash doesn't you know what I mean? There's so many things that it's like, oh, I could see how they telling the truth, bro. And then one of the planes crashed into the section of the Pentagon that had specifically debt files and shit like that, bro. That sounds like if I'm in debt, I'm going straight to the place and burning down the files. That's like, hey, this is where all Roger where's my debt kept at? Okay,
I don't know about y'all. I'm built different. If I'm on that plane, I'm fighting.
Oh, bro, I say that all the time.
Ain't no box cutter stopping me, dog.
Bro, a box cutter, dog.
Ain't no
you
box
telling
cutter
me,
stopping me.
bro? If I find out what he got, all right, bro. This is I hit you with. Bro, I got a Note 9.
Bro, you got clothes. You got clothes. Just put your clothes over your arm and just rush, homeboy. What you mean? You gonna sit there and watch? Let him just
because when I hear it, like in my head, right? Every time I hear about the however it was taken over, I always imagine in my head people at the front of the plane with AKs, and I'm like, obviously they didn't get an AK on the plane.
no.
Because we know it was box cutters, but like, bro, no way. If it could be just me and not to mention you on this big old plane with all these people.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to the dude next to me. Hey, bro, let's rush him. Just me and you.
Let's just rush this homeboy.
Hey, row 22. Let's get him.
Hey, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, bro, he gonna be.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
no,
And let's not even talk trash. He had Afghanistan. Were they Afghanistan or whatever?
Wow, they were
Whatever.
something,
They're
man.
Middle East, right? He
Yeah.
wasn't 6'6", 290. You
Right,
know he
right,
was like
right.
5'8", 140. Come on, bro.
And I think it's one of the bro. Like, ain't no way in the world that they didn't have at least one dude on that plane that was like, oh fuck this. Like,
Right.
There
had to be something else on that. Something else
Bro,
was
that's-
going on
that's-
that plane.
And that's why I just, like I said, certain stuff just don't make sense. If it don't make sense, I'm most likely not gonna believe it. Ain't no way, bro. You gonna walk into a bank
Mm-hmm.
with a box cutter
Mm-hmm.
and leave the bank with all the money.
Hey,
So you expect me? Yeah.
9/11, Donald Rumsfeld went on TV the night before on CNN and on all the news. You could Google it. He's like, we are missing like billions of dollars. I might be in trillions, but I'll just say billions of dollars, bruh. We don't know where the money went. And then you wake up the next morning and a plane is flying in to the debt part and the loan department of the Pentagon.
But we
That's
stupid.
enough.
Everybody
That's,
gonna,
but
everybody gonna think
I'm crazy.
but I'm stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like,
Yeah.
it's too many coincidences lining up for me to believe that, like,
Yeah, three
And-
niggas with a box cutter hijacked the plane. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's like,
That's
imagine like, you know, when they have these massacres and like it'd be like, 20 people were stabbed. How you gonna be the 20th person that gets stabbed? That don't even
He like,
make
ooh,
sense.
one. Ooh, damn.
Sam
Ooh,
hash slinging slasher.
The hash slinging slasher.
That don't even make sense.
Really
You
don't.
just
But
watching
yeah,
people get stabbed.
and my thing is, if we one-on-one, when I see those movies and they're like, give me your wallet, punk. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave. I'm not even gonna worry about fighting you. You got a knife. I'd rather not fight you. If I need to, I will, but I'll just walk away.
But he
Just
gonna
walk
stab
away.
you if you walk away. He gonna stab you in your spleen.
Bro, I'm just saying, you go run.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
Yeah.
like,
I do like combatives.
I know I'm just
People
saying that,
aren't-
like,
people aren't as scary as you think, and a lot of people
No.
think they're tougher than they really are, bro.
yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, real life scenario. I'm not necessarily saying that I gotta fight the dude, although I most likely would. But worst come to worst, I could just run.
Yeah, you
Worst
can
come to
just
worst.
run.
Worst come to worst, you're not catching me,
Yeah,
bro. Like, you just some dude out there with a knife, like he's stealing.
yeah, that's a
I have,
fact.
I have another. I have an interesting question.
First, make sure your camera on. There you go.
How do you guys feel about D Wade allowing his child to have that?
Oh
chance?
my God, bruh. Hey, because I have a son, let me go first.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what I'm asking.
Dwayne, please listen to this, bruh. It ain't nobody else's business what your family is doing. One, so stop putting that shit on the internet. Two, your son is a young ass kid. He don't know the difference between a dick and a vagina. He don't know the difference between a man and a woman, and like he don't know that kind of stuff. The reason why he like that weirdness is because of Hollywood. That's Hollywood right there. That's all Hollywood, and you need to, bro. He need to cut that out, bro. That
But
shit is
I think
weird, man.
Didn't his child have the sex change?
What?
I think.
I don't know.
Did it go through?
I just seen him with like earrings and the pearl necklace, and he's talking like that.
I'm
Bruh,
pretty sure
and
his son is a girl now.
Bruh, and he like what, 11?
11, yeah.
Dang, that's younger than I thought. I mean, all power to you. I mean, I'm gonna let people do what they family. As long as
That
ain't
shit
nobody
is
got nothing
weird.
to say about what I do with my family.
So,
like, I just
okay,
don't
Roger.
care about what go on people's houses. I don't care what
If
go
that
on
was
people's
you, Roger, and your son, all right, I don't know how
That
to
shit is
even
weird,
word it,
man.
but just say you're in the same shoe. the same shit as D Wade, would you
I got
allow
hella money.
your child to do that?
Sorry, I was talking over you. I couldn't hear you.
Would you allow your child to do what D Wade's child did? Would you allow it?
Likely not, but I think that I don't know, bro. There's just so many like
No.
factors because I just look at it like, bro, this is my life. This is where I'm at in my life.
Okay.
Like, and I feel like it's easy to just say no, but like me, where I'm at in my life, if I randomly had an 11-year-old son right now, no, but like I don't know.
I got a son, bro.
You asking?
I got
you
a
asking me
son.
to- yeah,
You could
I think
tell.
that- bro. And no, what I'm saying is, you asking me like a totally different. Like if I was D Wade, I guess I would do what D Wade did because I'm D Wade.
I
You know what I mean?
can't
Like,
let you say that. I can't let you say that. Fuck that, man. My
no,
son.
what I'm saying is, I'm not Dwayne Wade. I don't know what Dwayne Wade went through when he was a kid. I don't know what his trauma, what his life was like, what stuff he felt like.
What that got to do with buying your son a fucking halter top?
What I'm saying is, bro, like we don't know what struggles this man dealt with when he was growing up, right? So if he ever felt like, man, if I just had some support in this aspect of my life, we don't know how hurt this person is. You know what I mean? Like, and even if we look at it like it's the wrong thing, if he looks at it like, yo, I'm going to support my son the way I wish somebody would have supported me, regardless of how that line is drawn, that's how I look at it, at least. Like, personally, because I don't have, like, I'm speaking for myself, I don't think that I would be in a position where I would need to support that, but like, I can see how other people would be like, yeah, that's, what we do. I mean,
What
but
you
I
think,
have,
Forrest?
I,
What you
I
think,
have,
Forrest? Because Roderick is getting on my shit list. What you think, Forrest?
Here's
bro,
my
I
answer
got
to that.
transgender friends. Like, like, do y'all have any trans?
No.
I have transgender friends, so like my perspective
I have
is
a
just
transgender cousin.
different. Okay, but that's not your friend. You ain't got no choice.
That's
of your
family
friend.
though.
But you don't got. I don't give a damn about that. You don't got no choice who your family is.
But I
That's
still gotta love them, right?
no, you don't, bro. I don't believe in none of that. You don't gotta love nobody you don't decide to love, bro. You a grown ass man. Don't let
All
nobody
right.
tell you.
Well,
What
let
you
me
can
let me
and
tell you how I
can't
feel about
That's true. Finally, you're getting back on my good side.
that. So I feel like at that age, no. Wait till you're 18 to make the decisions because,
do. I can see that.
like, you don't
What do
even
you?
know.
What do you?
Like Stern said, you don't even know. You don't know what sex part.
Okay.
What you don't even know what's what. You don't even know what sex is.
Yeah.
You don't
See,
know what it
and
feels to orgasm or to be busting in some guts because he might like
Yeah.
that.
He
But
might
you
have
don't
busted in that gut and been like,
I can see it. My bad. Yeah, and that's that was me answering, I guess, the question incorrectly. Is I can completely understand just saying wait because I keep thinking I didn't know I keep forgetting that he's 11 years old. But you know what I mean? Like just
because they're stupid.
yeah, of course I'm not the smartest person on the show. But yeah, just
me either.
supporting
I'm
them where they need support, but just telling them, hey, I 100% support this, but we need to wait.
Yeah.
I mean, that's normal.
Yeah,
Like
because at the end of the day, that kid don't got revenue to cut his dick off. Dwayne Wade.
my mom
has the
didn't let me
revenue
get my
to cut his
ears
dick
pierced.
off.
My mom didn't let me get my ears pierced. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I can completely understand. Yeah, like, but my perspective when I was talking about it was just necessarily about like if that's what they wanted to do in general. So I'm thinking of whether it's a kid or an adult or what they decide to do with their life. Just love
Roger,
them.
your
bugging.
mom
Roger
would not
bugging.
let you chop your dick off.
Roderick bugging right now, bro. Roger
Bro, no,
bugging.
I just know.
You need to get out
but
of
no,
Louisville,
bro, I think,
come back
bro,
to
no,
Cali,
I think,
man.
bro, I think people are weird if you're not gonna love your family member for who they are.
I'm not
Like,
saying don't love him, but I'm saying you don't got to take the nigga to the damn hospital, cut his dick off, and buy him a halter top and shit.
and that's what I'm saying. Like,
What the fuck?
what I'm saying is to give them the support where they feel like they may need it, but delaying the part of it that's irreversible, I can understand.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
I'll try to
can
hear you
understand.
out. I'll try to hear
Yeah,
you
like
out.
so I think that like I said, there's so many different like it's not a black or white thing, you know. So I think that obviously every situation is different. But if you wanted to say like, hey, this dude might kill himself if I don't let him wear a dress. Let me give him some time and support him in this way, but put off part of it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want my kid out here feeling miserable and wanting to in their life just because I'm not. You know what I mean? I feel like personally I feel terrible about that. But I'm also not going to. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, here's how backwards we are though as a society. They're making it where if you get student loans and shit at 21, 22, 30, whatever, they're saying, well, this student was too young to make the decision to know what he was doing when he took that loan out, so we're going to forgive his debt. So how is it that a 22 to 25-year-old isn't smart enough to know the difference between a $25,000 loan and a $30,000 loan, but 11-year-old knows the difference between a dick and a pussy and what he want to
Preach,
be,
nigga.
a man or a woman.
Well,
I can't get behind that shit.
well,
And Dwayne Wade's son,
Hallelujah.
Dwayne Wade's son, he don't have NBA money to be walking around with medallions around his neck and buying halter tops and
Talk
dresses.
that shit.
That's Dwayne Wade, and Dwayne Wade wasn't weird as
Preach, nigga.
fuck until he married into Hollywood. When he married into Hollywood, that's when his whole life got weird as fuck. Am I lying or am I lying?
I don't know what he was up to.
I'm telling the truth.
I'm not in my head, but I don't know.
When he married into Hollywood, Gabrielle Union, when he married into Hollywood, all of a sudden his kids start getting weird. He start dressing all funny, wearing purses and pink shirts and shit. Now he got a gay transgender son. Come on, man. That's weirdness, man. That's
like,
Hollywood. He let Hollywood into his house. Like you said, all them famous people, they weird, coming out with umbrellas and weird shit. He married into that. Now you seeing it in his kids.
And there's certain stuff.
Be mindful. Be mindful who you marry. I remember my mama telling me that when I was a kid. And Dwayne Wade married Hollywood, bruh. And look at his kids.
And that's why, like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm obviously against. Like, bro, they were talking about one day how they're going to start, teaching LGBTQ stuff to kindergarten, first grade, or whatever the case is. And I was like, I mean, not sure if it was just a proposal or if they were saying that it would actually be implemented places. But there's certain stuff where I'm like, nah, that I can't get with that. Like, you too young to even be thinking about that anyway. I used to play, bro. I used to think dollhouses was the shit when I was little. I would be, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I just thought, like, yo, you actually get to go and you got the whole house, bro. Like,
right?
That's dope.
It would be worse if Dwayne Wade's kid was fat.
Yeah, like what's his name, Charter?
I know
Cher's son or whatever the hell his name is.
Who?
Yeah. I think Cher or one of them famous females. They son turned into her daughter turned into a man.
I thought you were talking about Magic Johnson.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's up with that weird ass nigga?
That's like
how your daddy the goat? How your daddy the goat and you turn into the unicorn, bruh? Come on, man. Come on, man. Did you see he bald head gay? How you a gay bald head nigga?
Keep preaching, nigga.
I don't understand Hollywood, dog. Hollywood is the weirdest shit to me, man.
I don't know, man.
I need to push my mic away because I feel like I need to let Roger talk. My bad, Rod.
No, you spitting.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got.
I feel like me and Roger were talking a lot, so the nigga keep spitting.
No,
Spit your shit.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I said what I need to say. I ain't trying to piss off nobody with money, but my only thing is stop letting Hollywood dictate what your family need to do, because Hollywood shouldn't set the precedent of what the American household is. The American household is what the mother and the father say with that good book in that house. You know what I mean? Y'all follow that good book. That's what the household should be. I'm not saying what good book people should follow. You follow your own religion, but don't let the TV tell you if your son say he want to be a woman, endorse that. If your daughter say she want to be a man, you need to push that. I'm tired of people pushing shit that the first thing my son come up to me, daddy, I want juice. I bring him juice. Daddy, I want water. I bring him water. Daddy, these kids don't know nothing. I remember being a kid. I went to Delta, took 50,000 classes, and I don't even do what the classes I took.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think an 11-year-old should not be wearing a fucking halter top, dog.
And on top of that, when he was at Delta, he was fat.
I was fat, but I was buzzing. I was leading the team in tackles and shit. What's up?
Hey, Roger, I hope every time I say the F word, bleep it out. That shit'll be hella fun.
They're going to be like, what is he saying?
I forgot about that. I'm definitely going to bleep them all out.
They don't know. They'll know. Because
don't bleep out nothing.
Huh? I'm going to bleep out all the fats.
Don't bleep out nothing.
Well, you can bleep out, don't bleep out all the fats.
We're going on an hour and 20. And we don't got much dead space, just keeping y'all posted. We're going on an hour and 20 right now.
Hey, Fo, I kind of want to ask Fo a question before we get off. I know you can't disclose what you do for work, but if you could change, like, I'm sure when you go to work, you see a lot of BS and you see a lot of weird Like, why we do this way? Why we do that way? And it's just kind of like it because it's always been that way, or it is that way because it just is. If you could change anything in that system, how would you change it? Or what should change? Do you think like I think we should change? That's the problem right there.
I think where I work at, I think we're in times now that we're starting to baby. You know, we're sensitive. It's sensitive times. Everybody's sensitive about everything. So we're starting to baby people who are committing crimes. So we're
Yeah,
starting to really baby them. Like it's hard to talk about it without
I know.
disclosing everything. I'm trying to think of how to word it.
Well, you
I
don't
mean,
have to
everybody got
answer
to
it.
know
You
what
don't have
I
to
do.
answer it. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. You don't have
Yeah.
to.
I'm just trying to think of a way. I don't really know how I would change it. I think I just would, because back in the day, couple like maybe like even back in the days, even like 3 years ago, it was more. They were more strict. Now it's like you tell if you're trying to coach, if you're trying to coach, a youth up or something, you can't
Hmm.
really. It's there's just a bunch of rules and guidelines, and it's hard to explain.
I know.
I can't
Yeah.
really do it. Yeah, I
Okay.
can't really explain
Yeah.
without.
Because the only reason why I asked that is because like I be looking, and you can find so many things like getting to the youth. The youth is the answer, and then you can look at well, actually the system, and then you can look at well, it's actually the people in place, and then you look at well, it's actually the people that put the people in place. You know what I
Right,
mean? It seemed
right,
like it's almost set up.
right. But they're starting to be soft in all aspects, not just you. Like if you kill somebody, like they only giving you what maybe like it's crazy because and this is how you go into like the race thing. Black people,
Yeah, go there.
you'll get locked up for 10 years for having like a little thing of coke or a pound
Hmm.
of weed, but these white folks will straight up kill somebody, get 2 years. So it's
Crazy.
like I don't know, a lot of things need to be changed race wise, but as far as everything else, I think we're just getting way too soft and just letting a lot of stuff slide. But definitely the race thing plays a part just overall. I think it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's
Well, and that's
crazy.
why, like, when we talk about, when Sterling mentioned, putting putting certain people into place and yada yada yada. That's why, like, I am such an advocate for voting and specifically where you are. Like, yeah, it matters who's the president, but at the end of the day, if you don't know who you voting for in your HOA, you might have to take down your damn fence. You
That's
know what I mean? You are directly
true.
affected day to day by who your local government is, whether it's your sheriffs, your judges, your city councilmen, your all of that stuff matters so much, and people overlook it. And that's why, like in 2016, for example, when Colin Kaepernick was like, "Yo, I'm not voting," I was like,
Well, what?
"Bro, like."
What you talking
You
about?
missing the point, bro. Like
Yeah.
he could with a platform like that to just say, you know what, I'm not voting. I don't like
Right.
these presidential candidates. Why not say, yo, I don't care about either of these presidential candidates, but for on the local level, the stuff
Congress.
that you can change. You can easily say, hey, I live in Santa Clara, wherever he was at the time. Yo, these are the people these are the people that I endorse for
Right.
this, and that. You know what I mean? Like to where you can actually
Facts.
make a difference and in your community and
Facts.
build up from there. Because on your day-to-day basis, that's what you're being affected by. If you don't like the damn potholes in your city, the president ain't gonna do nothing about that.
But Colin Kaepernick had a point for not voting. You know why? Because he wasn't fat. You gotta think
Well,
about that.
he was a star athlete. Yeah.
He was a star athlete.
Was you
But
with a
I
Neil?
think that shows his disassociation, like not realizing, like, yo, hey, there's a lot could benefit from this,
Would you with a
But he
Neil
wasn't
Forrest?
fat.
Would you with a Neil?
Dang, that's tough. Honestly,
I
I
ain't gonna
got friends
lie.
in
I'll tell you. I ain't gonna lie. No.
I got friends in the league, and you could be out just like that. NFL stand for not for long. So in that
I don't
situation,
think.
if
I ain't
I
if
never.
think
I
that like,
know, like
yeah,
Eric Reed, like he knew it and he's still in the league, but I don't know why Colin Kaepernick did. I don't think he did too much because I'm fully behind him. But if it was me and I'm like on like one, if I'm a rookie, I'm on a 1 year
Yep.
600K contract, probably not. But if I'm more secure, like if I'm like a Russell Wilson, I'm kneeling for sure.
I'm still
But
not.
you not?
Nope.
You know what Dr. Umar Johnson would say?
Hmm. What?
exactly.
I'm not kneeling. I'm not kneeling.
Dr. Umar Johnson will call you a coon. He'll be
That's
like,
fine. That's fine. Call me a coon. Call me a coon, Dr. Umar, because you know what I would say? I would say this, Dr. Umar. Call me a coon because I'm here to play ball and they paying me $500 million. Why would I have $500 million in my pocket and want go on TV for free and kneel, bro? You for your cause that you care about, you only gonna do something for free, but you gonna go home with $500 million to your mansion and not say nothing? You're not gonna go to your community and put that money back into your community?
you know, he also will call you a coon for other reasons too.
What's that? Because I got a white wife? That's fine, but at least I'm not out here trying to take money from my own people and not have no skills to show for it and not have nothing to show for it.
He got no damn
Donations.
boiler. Ain't got no hot water.
What you mean? This nigga been on the Breakfast Club like 3-4 times and ain't got no schools.
Donations, School of FDMG, Cash App.
Yeah.
Donations,
But
FDMG,
anyway,
School
let
of
me
Cash App.
Let me tell you though. These cats in the NFL make so much money, dog. The best you could do for your people and the best you could do for something that you really feel passionate about is just to kneel. But then they'll say, "Oh, I'm giving money to a foundation. I'm giving $100,000 to this. $100,000? That's like 2% of your signing bonus." My thing is this: if you gonna speak up, dog, if you gonna speak up and do something about it. Speak up and put your money where your mouth is. Don't just speak up when it's free. Don't just speak up when it's convenient. Don't just speak up when you feel like you could gain something from it. Because these NFL niggas and these famous niggas, they know they benefited off kneeling. They got into a very elite club by joining this Black Lives Matter, kneeling with Colin Kaepernick club. Don't think they didn't. Don't think they didn't, bruh. You know they did. It's all a show, bruh. This is television. It's all a show. How you got $500 million? Look at Patrick Mahomes. Just signed $500 million. I would love to go to Kansas City and see what the neighborhood around that stadium looked like and see what the black economic situation looked like in Kansas City. I would love to see it.
Changed real quick.
I would love to see it.
If you really cared, that could be changed real quick, bro.
$500 million, dog? Come on, man.
Man, you could drop a mill and change the whole city.
And not
that's
to
what I'm
mention,
saying. So that's what I'm saying. Why we got an NFL full of what's the NFL 60-70% black? We got all these niggas kneeling, and we still got the same problem.
Well, this is
Same
my
with the NBA too.
I ain't buying none of that shit.
Like
LeBron James a coon too.
The government is supposed to, and then we say, oh well, we can't hold them accountable to do what the government's supposed to. But at the end of the day, we talking about our community and what we need in our community. And it don't make no sense we got a whole NFL team in Michigan and Flint still ain't got no damn clean water. You telling me y'all care so much about the cause, but y'all don't care about where y'all living and where y'all getting paid from, to the point where y'all can pull some money together, bro, and be like, hey, let's take care of this real quick. We know the government's supposed to do this, but we know the government don't give a damn about us. So until they do, like, bro, when folks had, when they built up Black Wall Street, they did it for themselves. Yes, the government was supposed to. The government was supposed to, but they know that the government won't. I would much rather be self-sufficient than rely on somebody else to do something. Granted, it's nice if your government will support you the way that they're supposed to.
Exactly.
But when they not, bro, go get that shit on your own. For real,
you know the type of people that are running the government?
Ones that don't give a damn. They doing what they can for themselves, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But see, Forrest, that's my point exactly. Why would I go if I'm in the NFL making millions of dollars? Why would I fuck my bag up by kneeling for free and not help nobody? It's dudes kneeling, like you seen a lot of cats on the sideline kneeling, but you know they really kneeling and they stand up. I support you. What's supporting doing? Is you throwing money into Oakland?
So you're saying you want them to kneel and do something about it, not just kneel?
Don't fuck the bag up. Don't fuck the bag up. Don't fuck the bag up.
I want you to do something about it. I don't care about, bro. You know what? Hey, guess who else kneeled? All them damn Democrats, when they went out there with the first college graduate things on, they went kneel with what the hell that do?
Nothing.
They don't do nothing, bro. I don't care about none of that. What have you done?
What have you done? What have you done, bro? I've done more for my community. When I was working for the city of Stockton, I was making like $6 an hour, bro. I was buying bag lunch for them kids, taking snacks to the to the sports league, to the youth sports. Bro, I'm making $6 an hour working. On my lunchtime, I was giving them kids Gatorades and water for the kids whose parents wouldn't show up. The parents that would just drop their kids off and leave and let them play and not give them no nice tennis shoes, not give them no sandwiches to eat with the other kids. I was providing that for them. I was putting my money where my mouth was. It's these people. making millions and millions of dollars, kneeling for free, getting up and going, woo, glad I get to go ride in my Maserati and go home.
And that's my problem, yo. Like when we talk about, yo, they're trying to convince the government to do this, this, and that. At the end of the day, what I'm doing is, hey, Sterling, we're gonna do one, and we're gonna come to them and say, yo, it cost us X amount of dollars to fix this, and it cost us X amount of dollars to fix this, and look what they spent that same X amount of dollars for in tax money instead.
Yep.
And then you have an actual like prison. This is what we were able to do, and it wasn't hard.
Right.
And we see that they have the money. We showed them that it can be done. Now it's on them to do it. But we over here acting like it's impossible, and they're the only ones that can do it, bro. Let me come up some more. Like I'm telling you,
let me come up, man.
Bro.
Oh my God.
When I talk to folks, bro, like I tell, like literally, when any sponsor asks me how can I help you, and I say, help me help other people. If you can't help me help other people, then we losing. Like there's nothing that can be done here, bro. Like plain and simple. And I think that's one of the things that I like being able to talk with y'all is like, although we're so the same in so many levels, like we have enough differences in our own opinions to be able to bring together like a well-rounded, albeit stupid,
stupid as hell.
You know, but I think that's what works out well is that like we have a lot of opinions about shit that we really don't know nothing about.
I got boogers and shit.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you to pick your nose a minute ago. But hey, did I sound crazy?
No, you didn't.
I
So you just gonna let me sit here with a booger in my nose?
I tried to tell you. I was going like this. Rewind the podcast. I was going like this. When you was talking,
text you.
I was going.
I couldn't text you.
It was in the nose. Yeah, but all in all, bro, that's how I feel about professional athletes, man. We in a pandemic right now, and motherfuckers is getting raises. JJ Barrera or whatever his name is for the Dallas Mavericks. This nigga not even in the league no more, and the Mavericks just gave him a $1 million contract, and he getting cut.
They gave him a one. Mark Cuban said he gave him a 1-year contract extension worth $2.2 million because of what he did for the Mavs. And I was like, what?
I'm saying, man, it's a joke. It's a joke. They're not really trying to help nobody. The NFL, the NBA, I bet if you put all their salaries together, it could buy our debt out of China. I guarantee it.
I was talking to one of my homeboys, and we were talking about how like the government and like these officials are so disassociated with and don't understand how money works, bro. That like when they gave out the unemployment money, when they first gave out the unemployment money, they sat in a room together and they was like, "How much money you think you need a week to live?" And somebody was like, "I don't know, like $5,000." They're like, "No, that's way too much, bro." They was just throwing out numbers, and somebody was like, 600. They were like, "You really think you can live on 600 a week?" He was like, "Yeah, bro, I think you can live on 600 a week." I'm like, okay, bro. And that's how it came about. Just people talking without knowing nothing. Just like, bro, it's like if they just. Granted, I think we would do a lot better than a lot of these
absolutely, because we've been broke before.
Bro, I've been real broke
for sure.
Bro, I don't know. Hey, there's really people out there, bro, that don't know how much milk costs.
That's crazy. You know, it's the rich folks.
That's crazy, dog. Like,
but I mean, I drink almond milk, but I don't drink cow milk.
You know how much it costs? You know that shit more expensive.
About $4.
Nothing out of no animal, man. That's disgusting.
Almond milk, though. You drink almond milk?
Absolutely.
I prefer cashew milk. Almond milk is too thin for me, bro. I don't like almond milk. Cashew milk.
He like fat milk. He like fat milk. He don't like that.
You like 2%. You like 2%.
Yeah, if I drink regular milk, it's 2%. But I prefer cashew milk.
Nothing should drink milk from an animal but babies and animals. That's it.
Well, are we considered animals, though?
Why can we drink as milk? Why can we eat as meat but not drink as milk? I think that
I don't eat meat. I don't think nobody should eat meat. You shouldn't be eating no meat.
Weirdo, bro.
Okay, now this nigga is for sure the meat manager.
You should not be eating no dead carcass, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Sterling's the meat manager.
That sound gay. Pause like a motherfucker. That sound gay as hell. I would never eat meat.
Why not?
That's
disgusting. Why would you eat like flesh? Take a bite out of your arm, dog. That's disgusting.
Because it fill you up.
So does bread, so does rice,
bro,
so does
honestly,
potatoes.
How old do you want to live to be? Like, honestly, I'm just trying to live happy enough and healthy enough to, like, bro, honestly, no matter how healthy you are, at a certain point, you don't want to live with a diaper on and have somebody else change it, whether you're a vegetarian or not.
You don't have to. If you eating good, you taking care of your body.
bro, everybody gonna die eventually. You don't
Yeah.
like. So at a certain point, like not everybody got to wear a diaper, but like
Well,
say you live your whole life, bro, and you end
uh-huh.
up in a diaper and somebody else changing it. You know what
I'll
I mean?
tell
Like,
you. I'll tell you why I came to the conclusion of mine. My mom died when she was 49, and my dad has had diabetes since he was 27. I've been watching him die.
You
Huh?
got the voluntary diabetes.
The voluntary diabetes.
I
The,
forgot what it was called.
the fucking the sugar. He got the sugar. But I've been watching him die for the last 20 some years, and my mom did. So I'm like, well, what can
I
I
get
do?
that.
What can I do? I don't want to be that person that's like, I'm a big person because my mom was a big person. Nah, bro, you a big person because you can't stop eating.
I get
Yeah,
that. I understand that.
and see, like I understand that. Like I understand where you're coming from. Like myself, like I
Don't
weigh
get
right
weird
now,
on me,
bro.
Forrest. Talk about them fat bitches, huh?
Like,
Hmm?
Just said, don't get
well,
weird on me, Forrest.
like
Why? What are you saying?
like
Go
I
ahead,
get it,
Rock.
bro. I weigh 225 pounds right now, and like to be in shape for the season, bro. Like high jumpers look at me like I'm crazy when I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm 205 when I'm at my lightest. They like, why are you so heavy, bro? You know how much weight I had to lose to be at this point? Like so, like personally, me, like I'm in shape as all be it, and I'm still like, you know what I mean? But I personally like I can't diet like I do and cut weight like I do without the luxuries of having bacon or
Stop
no
eating that
diet.
shit, man.
Well,
Stop eating
well,
it.
now what I
Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that you start gaining weight when you start eating meat? Does that
no,
weird you out?
I didn't start gaining weight when I started eating meat.
No, I mean like when you eat meat, your weight goes up.
But
When you eat anything,
how
your
can
weight
people get
goes up,
muscle
bro.
and
If you
people
take
get in shape
calories in,
when they
your weight
eat
goes up.
chicken, grilled chicken?
Bro, I had
What
a
you mean?
fat vegan. You acting like fat vegans don't exist, bro.
But see, you got to look at the way they eating. They
I
probably
know. I'm
drinking
just saying, bro.
soda,
Oreos
potato
are vegan.
chips,
Oreos are
Oreo.
vegan.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, healthy is subjective still. Like to a certain point of like, yeah, you a vegan, bro, but you smacking 2 packs of Oreos a day. You know, like I'm sure that sugar is you can eat freaking tablespoons of sugar if you want to, like, but that's why like I've tried so many diets and done so many things, but like for myself, I know what I need, what my body needs, and what I could like. I'm sure that I could live and be a healthy vegan.
I can't be no vegan.
Thought you was a vegan, bro.
I gotta eat eggs, brother.
Oh yeah, he's vegetarian.
I'm vegetarian. You should. I think humans should eat animal products like
But
butter,
but you but you're
eggs.
eating an
Bro,
aborted
you
chicken.
was on a farm, bro.
That's not an aborted chicken. The chicken
Yeah,
she would naturally lay eggs whether she's
yeah.
fertilized or not. See, you don't even know
I'm just
biology.
talking
So
shit.
staying in the little ass box in the bottom. Go ahead, Rod.
Now, okay. Now, question:
Yeah.
would you eat meat if you had your own farm and you
No,
could really? Why
I
not?
don't. I'm not that important. Why? What? Why am I so important that I feel like I need to kill some shit just to stay alive and talk shit on a podcast?
It's not that you. It's not. It's
Why
not
does
that you.
something need to
So
die?
so you do it for animal rights.
Why do I need to kill something just so I can swerve in traffic? And you motherfucker, use your
So
blinker.
you are for animal rights then.
So you for
Nah,
animal rights.
nah,
It sounds like you for animal rights.
nah.
But then don't you hunt?
Weirdo.
Yeah,
So what do you
So it's
so
okay
you
for
said
you to
why you
steal
need to kill something?
a chicken's baby. You can steal a chicken's baby and eat the chicken's baby
you're
and talk shit
tripping.
on the podcast.
The egg isn't fertilized.
But you stealing that whole chicken. You stealing that whole egg though.
She would naturally lay the egg
How you know that you're not getting ones that are fertilized?
because when you crack it, the chicken's not in it.
Yeah. As soon as I finish the question,
Exactly.
give you the answer.
We need to end this podcast because y'all getting crazy.
But it's still
Next podcast we can talk about diet and nutrition. Next podcast I'll break y'all
Yeah, I'm fine
motherfuckers
with that.
down.
But isn't it still in a way that you're still eating a chicken because you're eating the egg? Isn't that still a way like a form, like the blood, the vessels?
I said, like I said, I think
But you don't want
that's
people
why I'm a
drinking.
vegetarian. That's why I'm a vegetarian because I think humans should still consume animal products, but I don't
Like
think
what else?
humans should like butter. I think if you're
But
not
that's milk,
lactose,
ain't that from a cow titty too? They churn it.
Mm.
yeah, but I don't eat it.
What other vegetarian products do you eat?
Eggs. That's it. I can't eat cheese because I'm lactose intolerant. I can't drink milk because I'm lactose intolerant.
That's different, though. That's different. Cause ice cream, bro. elite. I don't care.
Nah,
I've had the lactose free ice creams and stuff like
almond
that. They
milk
cool,
ice cream.
but ain't nothing better than going to Cold Stone Creamery, bro, and smacking a love it.
I don't really eat ice cream like that, but I feel you.
I'm sorry to
That
hear
shit
that.
tear me up.
I
That
eat
shit
enough
tear
ice
my
cream for
stomach
all of
up.
us. I eat enough ice cream for all of us
That shit
because
tear my
I'm light
stomach up.
skinned and I don't got the lactose as y'all like to call it, it's the full blood.
I'm
I'm
not
lactose.
lactose and niggerish either.
Light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson.
I'm not lactose either. Ice cream's cool though, but I think I'd go vegetarian. I don't think I could go, or I think I can go pescatarian too, or vegetarian. But I
So
don't think
eat
I could.
fish.
Good,
I
some
don't
sea
mind eating.
bugs.
So what, bro? Now there's certain stuff like I can eat a little bit of shrimp, even though I know they're disgusting. Like, you
Disgusting.
know, I know the shrimp are disgusting. I can eat like 4 or 5 shrimp though, without like no problem. But like I can't just sit down and eat seafood like that.
Bro, y'all ever look at y'all ever look at videos of like when they catch the crabs and they like dump them out of the like they dump them out of the bins and it's just like they all in there just like that shit don't look like tarantulas to y'all?
They do,
Like
but
spiders
man,
and
but
shit?
woo, you dip
I
that thing
mean,
in some garlic butter, woo.
I don't like crab and lobster and all that other
You
shit. That shit
sick.
nasty.
Both y'all niggas is sick.
Just said I don't like lobster,
So,
bro. I
oh,
said
so
I eat
wait, so you
5
judging
shrimp.
me right now?
I am judging you. That's disgusting.
Wow, I'm
The
gonna make sure
300-pound
seafood Twitter
judge.
attacks you. See if you said that on Twitter, oh, you don't have to food shame us.
Yeah, I'm
You
shaming.
don't have
I
to
I don't
don't
care.
know.
seafood shame us.
I just think that like,
Bro, this podcast
bro,
long as hell.
yeah, bro, we're all animals, dog. Like, and whether we
No,
have
I ain't
time
no
or not,
animal, man. I am not no
then what
animal.
are you, dog?
I'm not no animal. I'm a human.
That nigga's a superhuman.
Nah, I believe in the Bible. Me, I'm a Christian.
I,
Shame me
I
for
do
being a
too, but
Christian.
like, what is an animal classified as? I'm asking a serious question. I
A
don't,
serious question.
I don't.
Are we going off of science or are we going off of the Bible?
Combination.
No. Are we going off science or are we
We
going off the
going gray
Bible?
area. We going gray area.
Are we going grayer? Then I'm a human being.
Okay, that's fair. I
God
just
put
think
me
What's
that,
a
here.
like,
human?
bro, if you was poor, dog, like if we throw you in the wild, how long you gonna go till you eat an animal?
Nigga, I'm gonna make a bow and arrow and I'm gonna shoot the first fucking thing walking.
Okay.
But I don't
See,
have to. I don't have to. I could go to Target and you can find 30 different choices other than me. Why? Like, we don't have to be sitting there eating blood. Motherfuckers be like, I'll never eat a pussy on a period, but you'll eat a steak, blood
That's not
coming out
blood,
of it.
bro. That's not blood.
Coming out the steak?
That's not blood.
That's not blood, actually.
It's just
I've
red
read
juice. You're
something
right.
on that.
It's just
Yeah,
red juice.
all the blood is taken out of the damn cow. Like all the blood is taken out of the animal.
All of it, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, bro. That's literally it's a chemical reaction that happens when those hit air and they turn red. That's not. I don't like my steak all juicy like
Oxygen
that.
is blood before it's oxygenated is blue. I know you know
That's
that.
not true.
What? Why you make that face?
I guess I'm wrong then.
Yeah.
You're the
I didn't-
vegan superintendent. You're the vegetable superintendent.
I didn't know that when you kill an animal and then cut meat off of it, and when you cut it off, it starts bleeding, but it's not blood. I didn't know that.
No, what I'm saying is
No, when you pack it up.
they bleed them and drain them of the blood. That other stuff that's holding the connective.
You know
tissue
what you're
together,
saying?
That's not blood.
You know what you're saying?
I
You're
can
saying
actually
if you
Google
get
it. I can
Google it.
Google it.
Google it while I say this. Google it while I say this. Roderick is saying if you get a washcloth and you soak it in water and you wring it out and then you lay it on the table for a day and the juice that comes out after that ain't blood because he wrung it out. Bro, you're crazy as
No.
fuck to say that red shit coming out of that meat.
It's a
ain't blood.
protein called myoglobin.
Same thing as hemoglobin.
Yeah, it's a protein. And essentially, basically, like, bro, all the damn blood in your body runs through veins and arteries.
Y'all should
That's
just
how
start
the
yelling
blood
at each
gets
other.
back out.
Bro,
You guys
guys
should
are
have this debate,
bugging
but
right
just
now.
yell at each other.
Y'all bugging right now to say that a
Bro, no,
fucking
it's
you
just
kill
like-
an animal and the red shit ain't blood. Y'all bugging.
Not because, bro, there's a whole lot of red shit in the world, dog. There's a whole lot
So
of red
what,
shit. Not everything red is blood.
Y'all
Oh,
bugging.
so you big crip and stuff. So that's basically what you're saying. So you big crip.
Yeah.
No. Y'all
Crip kill.
bugging. Y'all bugging. But if you kill an animal, bro, I've slaughtered.
If you slice
I'm
your
like you said,
animal-
I'm a hunter. I'm a hunter.
It's
Okay.
bleed, yes.
I'm a hunter. Okay. I've
And they
shot an
bleed.
animal. Boom. Through the hole, you just see blood coming out of the fucking meat. The side.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
And
how? So
yeah, blood initially comes out, but you only got so much blood, and what's left over is protein.
you're nuts. You guys are disgusting. Okay, well, put it like this: I don't like I don't like eating blood, and I don't want to eat no hemoglobin
But
or whatever the
isn't
hell
there
that
blood
is.
and vessels inside of an egg when you eat the egg?
No, it's not
Okay,
fertilized.
what other things do you eat that are I mean, you fucking hunter, you asshole, just going out and shooting things because it's fun? That's much worse. That's much worse than
Why?
eating because, like,
Why?
you know what? I gotta eat today, bro. So
Okay,
you just
yeah.
kill it,
This is a
bro.
great conversation because I want to have this one.
So you just kill it, and you're like,
But here's the
You
funny
throw it
part.
back in the water.
yeah.
Here's the funny part though. Here's the funny part though is motherfuckers that buy meat from the grocery store don't even. Where does a New York steak strip come from? What part of the cow does that come from?
No, that's nasty though. But if I'm getting my
What?
meat, I'm going to a butcher.
You're lying because I know you went to El Pollo Loco last week. You're tripping.
Oh
You're
fuck, I know. I
bugging.
don't eat that shit.
Oh boy,
You're bugging. You're bugging. See, motherfuckers eat meat. Like motherfuckers that eat a hamburger and don't even know where that piece of meat came from. It came from
Yeah,
the
nobody knows where
whole
that meat
body.
came
The whole body. But when I go hunt an animal, I gotta walk up a mountain. I gotta look through binoculars. It's fair game, and I know where my animal's been.
How is it
It's been eating
fair, bro? That's like me walking up and shoot you in your back and be like, that nigga knew
That's
that
true.
shit
You
was
tripping.
fair. I got him from
Nah,
300
no,
yards
hunting,
away.
hunting,
Hey, all
hunting is
stereo
way
here is-
different.
All stereo here is pow.
Hunting is fair game, brother.
Ow! What is
Because-
hunting you, bro? Hunting is only fair if something is hunting you. Like, bro, if you're hunting, like, bro,
What you think the hunter can get killed out there?
it can,
Deer,
bro. But like,
deer
what is the
kill
chance-
hunters every year.
Bro, how many elk kill people versus how many people kill elk? Like, at what point do we realize we have a huge technological advantage?
This
over
is a
fucking-
great conversation. This is a great conversation. This
Like,
is a
you
great
making it seem
conversation.
like you making it seem like deer is
Keep
waking up
going.
like, oh shit, they coming this
going.
season, bro.
Keep going. This is a great conversation because
I just no,
how
but
many,
I
no,
think
no,
it-
no, 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 no. Because you guys eat cows and chickens and shit. How many wild cows have you seen running around? How many wild cows have you guys seen running around?
I've seen
I mean,
some
wild
wild
chicken-
cows.
You're lying. There's no such thing. We have
How you gonna ask me
domestic-
that and
No,
you say I'm
okay.
lying? Why you gonna ask
Okay,
me a
but
question?
Sterling-
Where'd you see the wild
This-
cow? Where'd you see a wild cow? Where did you see a herd of wild cows? Tell me.
You want to know? I don't know the city, but I've seen a herd.
Of wild cows.
Yes.
You're drunk.
Okay, this is why I
You're
have the
drunk. You're
Sterling.
drunk.
This is why
I don't
I'm
see
having
how.
problems,
Hold on.
right?
I don't see why it's unfair for somebody for a season. We have domesticated cows and chickens and shit all year to a ridiculous level. We shove
Yeah.
20 chickens in a cage this big,
I
and
think
that's
that's messed
fine.
up.
And that's fine. But when I get a deer tag once a year to hike 20 miles in the woods and shoot a 500-yard shot at a deer, I'm the bad guy. That's nuts.
No,
That's
no. What I'm saying is,
that's
you're comparing
nuts.
what we do to eat versus what you do for fun. Like you
No, so
said,
you just kill it and just you chop the
said,
head
who
off
am
and
I?
just hang it
You
on the
said, who
wall.
am I to feel like this cow should die just so
Yeah.
I can talk shit on the podcast?
Yeah.
But at least, but you just blast that hoe and like somewhere in your mind you think this is fair.
It's fair. Yeah.
To who?
It's fair. That's
Like,
fair game.
bro, the cows don't even know what, like, bro, like, I mean, I said like he hunting cows.
That's
like-
fair game. I don't see why that's not
But-
fair.
But, okay, what I'm saying is, why don't you eat that, though? That's where
My
my
family
difference-
does. My family does.
No,
I feed
you.
my family with it. I feed my family
You.
with it. What difference does it make if I feed my family with an animal that I hunt or you go to the grocery store and buy a pound of meat and give it to your kids, man? I don't see the difference in that.
No, then if you don't see a difference, right, then why are you talking shit about our cow meat, our ground up cow combo?
I think it's this. I don't eat it. In both scenarios, I don't eat it. It's disgusting.
So your
I'm
family
just
eat the
confused
whole
that you
elk.
kill the cow. You kill the deer, but you don't eat it.
Mm-mm.
That seems wasteful. That just seems wasteful.
How? It's being eaten.
I feel like you just shut that out because you just brought that up. When I asked you earlier what was happening with it, you didn't say nothing. You
What?
So see, you
What?
know you lying right now.
What are you talking
Y'all
about?
ate one deer. Y'all probably ate one deer. It was like that shit was kind of fun. I don't know if y'all donating them or what y'all doing.
Nah.
But you can grind it up and give it to bums, bro.
Yeah, sure. We give
So
it to
when you shoot it and kill it, what do you do? You take a picture with it?
No.
So
Field
what's the
dress it.
process?
You field dress it. You take it all apart. You
I don't know what
quarter it up.
I don't know what field dressing means.
Field dressing is when you cut it open and you take out the insides first. There's a very meticulous system you have to do so you don't ruin the meat. You take all the insides out, and those insides that you leave behind, all the wild animals around, the raccoons, all that kind of crazy stuff, they eat all that stuff. So that part is being eaten. Then you quarter it up, and then you take that to the butcher or if you know how to do, I don't know how to do it. You take it to the butcher so they can process the meat any way you want it, and then you eat it. But
who are you eating it? Who's eating it?
The family. You give it to
Your
your
family eats
mom.
meat?
You give it to your cousins. You give it to the people you work
I'm saying
with.
you
You give it to the dude
specifically,
down the
who's
street.
eating it?
Not me. I don't eat
So
animal.
So where's the meat? You're donating it to the butchers?
I'm
No,
stuck
you-
on how
you-
this is fair.
You take the
Bro.
meat. What are you
I'm
talking
stuck on
about?
how this is fair.
It is
Like,
fair
even if
game.
you were hunting- Even if you were
Niggas
hunting
shooting birds in the air, and
Bro.
birds can't attack you.
bro, even if you were hunting like a tiger, right?
Yeah.
Tiger really ain't worried about you. It didn't come out to fucking Stockton like, hey, I'm fucking prowling on out there to like, like it's not fair, bro. Like not that I care, but I feel like
no, it's weird.
Somewhere
It's
your line is random.
no. It's just weird how, like you're saying, we're an animal, right? And
Yeah.
for thousands of years, we've done this to feed our families. But now that we have domesticated animals and have supreme dominion over them, that way is the most ethical way, and the most ancient way isn't. I don't understand
No,
that.
I don't have no. I don't think that the way that you're killing them. I don't think that. No, bro.
You just said.
No. I think that it's weird that you think it's fair. Like, no fair about it. Like, it's not a fight. Like, no. Not everything in the world needs to be fair. I get that, but shooting an elk from 500 yards away ain't fair. Like they had a chance, bro. Like they just was trying to eat, dog. Like they was trying to run away.
I see what you're saying. You're saying it from like a literal aspect,
from a
like
literal
it's an animal and you have a rifle. I get that.
Exactly. Like I don't care about no.
I get that. But how is domesticating chickens and putting 500 of them in a cage fair? What type of?
I think that's way worse. That's way worse than hunting.
Yeah.
That's way worse
Then
than
what
hunting.
conversation are we having?
That you said it was fair, bro.
It is fair. It is fair, dude. You've never been hunting, so because you guys have never been hunting, we can't have this conversation.
Bro, if somebody shot me from 400 yards away, it's not fair. Even if they were to eat me. If somebody, was to shoot me and eat me, it wasn't fair.
What you don't know is what you think hunting is you walk up a mountain and then you look 500 yards and shoot. When you walk, they smell you. They run.
Yeah.
Then you gotta chase. Then you gotta make a tent. Then you gotta make a fire and not freeze to death. And wake up the next morning, pack your tent up, keep walking. Then you find a new herd. So fuck that one. Then you go that way. Then he sees you, takes off another 2 miles. You're walking. That's fair, brother. When you shoot that motherfucker, you go, I earned every bit of this fucking animal. When you go to a grocery store and grab 10 pounds of meat, that ain't fair.
Imagine, right? Bro, you are walking, right? And you be like, damn, them motherfuckers look shady. And then, like, you leave, like, because you noticed them. And then, like, you see them again, like, these motherfuckers still chasing me, dog. Like, these motherfuckers still owe me. Then, bro, and then they beat the dog shit out of you. But it's fair because you knew they was coming.
Yeah, that's your fault. How you get jumped by niggas you seen twice in one night, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. You making my point, dog. You making my point. That shit's weird. And hunting, dog, if you ever go hunting, like, that's a... Hey, you want to leave it at that? You want to leave it at that?
Yeah, bro.
All right, y'all follow me on my running app, my Nike running app. Send me y'all emails to Sterling Thomas
My
55
eyes water.
at yahoo.com. Don't forget to follow what's our podcast name? No Mercy Monday. Follow us on
Yep,
No
at
Mercy Monday on Twitter, Instagram. We'll be on YouTube. We're gonna be on it all, man. We're gonna take over this shit, man.
Oh, for sure. We're gonna get into way more other topics. This is just a little bit of a little taste. A little taste of the glory.
A little taste of the glory. What's your
Little
handle,
taste.
Forrest?
Huh?
Tell them so he can follow you.
Oh, what's up? Yeah, follow me on Instagram, FCole Jr. JR.
Yeah. What about you, Rod?
Look me up on Google and just take some pictures of me and make it.
Oh, so you're the Google general.
Google General.
Yeah.
You don't have to say about that.
Dude, this was a good one. Y'all said it was gonna be a good one. We gotta get back to that meat topic.
Roger, I want you to edit this shit like a motherfucker. This is your job. You can edit copy.
I'm gonna do my best, but I feel like we need to drop this one on Monday. This one was amazing. This one was
This shit need
You
to
want me to
be
stop
edited
recording or
like,
just keep it going?
huh?
You want me to stop recording it or keep it going?
Yeah,
stop recording it. Bro, yeah, send this to me.